Well, I don't know if you can hear me. Hang on. This is crazy. All right. All right. Can you hear me now? I mean, hear me. Can you see me now? I got to turn off YouTube over there. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm praying for Susie for whatever's going on. Heck. All right. Now we'll see if it does it again because I turned YouTube off over there. Hi, Diane. What is going on here? It's all haunted. And I double checked with everything. I said, okay, 6 p.m. Eastern is 5 p.m. Central. Right now, it is 20 minutes till 5 Central Time. So I shouldn't be on live for another 20 minutes. See, it's repeating. Let me see if I can figure out what the heck is going on here. Okay, test, test, test. What in the world? That's not supposed to be doing that. This is bizarre. Okay, I have StreamYard. I may need Sonia with the J's help. Everybody's been waiting for me for 20 minutes or
Huh?
more. Everybody's been waiting for me for more than a half an hour.
You mean, okay, so you're not coming in to eat.
No, I get because I'm live now for the next couple hours, anyways.
Okay, so you want me to bring you a plate?
No, you don't have to do
I
that.
can do that. It's not a problem.
You're too kind. Okay,
All right.
thank you. There she goes. All right, let's see. Oh, there's YouTube. Okay, now if I X out, okay, I X'd out. There's Rob. Welcome aboard. Feel my pain. Thank you. Well, I got to figure out how do I get. I am very, very confused because, if I turn that, this is the laptop, that's the heartbeat. This over here, extension monitor, and we're on StreamYard. Okay. I don't know what I'm breaking, Rob. It might be okay. So what I planned to do over here was to put the wheel, because everybody that's here, I got to type them into the wheel, and then in about 15 minutes, we'll be this Jumbo Bucks crossword. It's a $10 crossword. But how do I get YouTube to not be on this? There's you. Now, see, in the next 5 seconds, it's going to say something. I do not know what's going on here. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, let's try this.
Where do you want it?
Okay, now maybe you can just set it right there. Awesome. Oh my goodness, look
The
at that.
fries got a little brown.
That's all right. I don't normally eat on screen, but it's yummy. Sweet potato fries. Just start pushing buttons. I may have found it. All right. Well, here we go. We'll put this camera over here, at least for now. Welcome aboard, everybody. Talk about a major screw up. But really, I set this up to go live at 5 Central. And that's what it said on StreamYard, 5 Central. My Chromebook said I was going to go live at 3 p.m. What? No, 4 p.m. Don't know why. But as of right now, it is 4:46 Central. Almost 5 Central. I don't know. But at least I'm not hearing my voice coming across on YouTube. So now the next thing we'll do is we'll look for the wheel. And then once we get the wheel, I'll start putting everybody's names on. And then in about 13 minutes, we'll draw for the Jumbo Bucks cash word. And then we'll start scratching them off like we used to. And then every fifth word or every fifth letter, I'll give out on the letter number 5, I will give out 2 words and you get to make a sentence. Now I'm going to have moderators help me keep track of how many people are making sentences. I may not be able to keep up with it. I'll try. So then after about an hour of scratching, I think that's 45 minutes, something like that, of scratching, then all the people that made sentences, their names will go on the wheel. We'll put their names as we go along as best we can, but we'll double check. And then the second drawing will be just a real quick and easy one for this cash or whatever it is. Jumbo Bucks, it's just a simple match numbers or whatever type of scratch off, just like we used to do. In the meanwhile, if somebody wants to tell jokes, be my pest. All right, let me see if I can get the wheel going on here. What do they call that? The spin the wheel. It's a wheel spinner. There we go. Random name picker, wheel of names. All right. So I'll eliminate these names that are there. Okay, now, shall we go? No, I'm not going to. There's 12 people in here, so I should have at least 12 names on here. I'll start at the bottom. Got Georgianne. Welcome aboard, Georgianne. I am at an undisclosed location in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. And there's a chance that Tina might be coming this way, but I'm not for sure. We are going to hook up again at some point in the near future. I am having, God, I spelled your name totally wrong. Georgann. There, I got that right. So, Georgianne is on the wheel. Next is going to be Nancy Drew. Which side of an ostrich has the most feathers? The outside. Okay, I had a good one. A couple of you already know it. Why wasn't she a very good basketball player? No, I'm not, Dan. So why wasn't she a very good basketball player? I'll give it a minute. Put Nancy Drew on the thing. Now I'll put Diane on there. Okay. So nobody's answered me. There's Timmy. Uh, Nancy. Cinderella was not a very good basketball player. The reason is she had a pumpkin for a coach. All right, Timmy. Welcome aboard. Timmy. Don't have to come up with any letters tonight, so don't worry. Troy is here. Welcome aboard, Troy. I hope you're keeping track of what's going on with Suzy. Did I put Diane on there? Yes, I did. I got Troy. Oh, Kevin. Did I see Kevin in here? There's Ray. I saw Dave. And now I can scroll up. Yeah, there's Kevin. Maybe I didn't see Dave. Did I see Dave in here? There's Kobe. Uh-oh. Take care of Rocky, please, Kobe. Okay, we got Kobe. She ran from the ball. That's a good answer, Nancy. Why did Bib Bird have a complex? He was ostracized. That's cute. That's real cute. All right, gotta scroll up now and find other people. Yep, there is Midwest Picker. He is here. Welcome aboard, Dave. I've been enjoying a lot of your shorts. You guys, if you don't have Midwest Picker on your playlist, you need to do that. That's Dave, and his channel is Midwest Picker, and he does a lot of talks about eBay. He talks about a lot of other stuff too. I'm amazed that that pond and your swamp next to your house is dried up. That's weird. Okay, Rob on the road. I'll just put Rob. Where in the world is Sonia with a J and Jim? Did they give up because I was late? I think should have 9 people on the screen right now. Time zone disorder. Yeah, cute. All right, I'm all the way to the top. Now we'll see if anybody new came in. Yes, somebody new came in because I see 10 on the screen now. You see glossary jokes don't fly. Cute. All right, so we still have 5 more minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Now it just shows 8. One rule is if I draw your name and you're not here, then I'll draw somebody else. So just so you know that. You have 5 minutes before we do a drawing. And I better have my notepad Can everyone hear me okay? Or do I need to put these on? There's Ed. Ed, I'm putting you on the screen here, or on the. I'm spinning the wheel. So, can everyone hear me okay? Do I need to turn this on? I mean, I can. You can hear me great? Okay, good, Timmy. The audio's good? Well, then I won't wear these. If the audio is fine, let me make sure these are off. There's a little button that. Oh, now it says it's on and it's connected. Is it any better or is it the same? It's probably not in settings, so I'm just going to leave it off. Rocky has a hot spot. Okay, we'll put the headphones over there. You need to know where they are tomorrow. Today was my 4-hour day. So the day went pretty fast. Now, I do not go to work tomorrow until 4 p.m. till midnight. That's Eastern. I got to have a bite of this fish. Oh, my. Yes, indeed. The batter is good, too. All right. Somewhere, somehow, the ink pen has disappeared. There's my glasses. There's my scissors. Just going to have to use a magic marker. Huh. When you say officially home, Kobe, do you mean your trailer? I think you do. And I bet you're back in Arizona. All right. We got a couple more minutes for people to come in. I thought you said cane. I do have a cane. It's a secret door lock. You'll see. I've purchased a couple things for the bus in the last few days. All right. Tomorrow I got to go into town. I forget where we're going, but there's a Napa store, and I got to get one more brake line. I managed to get a hold of Napa in Grand Rapids, Michigan, found out what I bought over a month ago, and they have one. I forget what the name of the town is. Shelby? I don't know. But anyways, my friend's taking me there tomorrow, and we'll get that part, and then the mechanic who lives down the street will come over here and finish up. Once he's done, all 4 brakes will be functional. The parking brake is already functional, but we may need to adjust it just a little bit. And mechanically, we should be just about done. I am getting a new power steering reservoir. The pump is fine, but I am getting a new reservoir because the old one leaks. And there was gaskets and stuff, but never mind. Just going to replace it. 300 miles, 325 gallons of gas. You hit the Lake Havasu. Well, I hope you get to go up to Craggy Wash. That's just north of the airport, across the street from Walmart. Well, it's a little ways. Probably about, 3 miles from the Walmart, and then you turn. and you drive back in a couple miles. So, yeah, if you climb up one of the little mountains there, you can see Walmart at night. I know this. Tina and I did it. Okay. Whoa, Ed, I'm in my school bus, my schoolie. So behind me, you're seeing a cabinet that I haven't put the doors on yet. There's the back doors to the emergency door. A lot of junk just piled up. But yes, this is the inside of the schoolie. It's always going to be a work in progress. The plan tonight is to go to Lake or to Craggy Wash. Oh, with the drone this time, that'll be all right. Yeah, Ed, I've had a bus for, gosh, almost 7 years. I've only used it like 1 week in the summer every year. And this was my year to say, we're going to give it a try. We're gonna live in the bus for at least, I've been in it now almost a month, so we're gonna give it a try for I would say 6 months. Well, I'll know whether I like it or not probably within 2 months. And if I totally can't stand it, well, then we'll do something, you know. But right now, I'm very, very pleased with it. I want to give the bus a chance. I'm to a point now where I've got quite a bit of money invested in it. New tires, new brakes, mechanical stuff that, hey, you got to have it. I mean, it's needed it since I bought the bus. So, in essence, I've really not spent that much money on the bus. Most things I was able to do myself. So, all right, I got to choose some words here a minute. Where is Linda Barker? Is she here tonight? I haven't seen her. Troy, you'll probably have to do everything. Okay. Uh, okay. Voices. I hear voices. And how about the other word? Okay. I have 4 words. And there is a bonus play on this one. But we'll worry about that towards the end. All right. I do not like the smell of a magic marker. These things, Sharpies, never have cared for that smell. Okay. Your new pastor is already scared of driving the race car. It sounds like fun to me. No, not 4-letter words, Kevin. All right, I got to show. I don't normally eat in front of people, but you know what? I got to show this off. Can you see that? Fried fish, coleslaw, sweet potato fries. Look, I think that's either no, that's tartar sauce and ketchup. Oh my. I am going to have just a little bite. It's heaven. I'll tell you this. I have 2 monitors, the computer, plenty of room in between. The Wi-Fi is next to the window. Um, I do have Starlink. It's still not hooked up yet, but it is outside ready. If I can just get through, I keep getting the runaround. I say, well, please activate my Starlink. Well, give us your account number. I don't have an account number, and then it doesn't go anywhere. I need an account number. I can't seem to set up the account number. Round and round we go, just like this big wheel. There's 13 people in the house. Who have I not put? Oh, there she is, Sonia with a J. Got to put Sonia up here. Oh, Sonia, you've been out terrorizing the neighborhood in your new Jeep. That's a beautiful, beautiful ride. Somebody else said they like the color. I do too. Yeah, did Jim drive it yet? That's a good question. All right. Pass when I said I was going to spin the wheel, but I'm going to give it 3 more minutes, and then that we're definitely spinning the wheel at that point in time. So now, Sonia with the J, you need a Class A, and then you tow the Jeep behind. And then you park your Class A at a campground, and then you go out in the Jeep and go exploring. Vegetable pork soup. Hey, that sounds good. All right, Kobe wants me to just say that no, I'm not going to do that, Kobe. He tried to entrap me. All right, I'm going to read off the people who are on the wheel. Now, somebody might not be here now who's on the wheel, but we'll figure it out. We have Ed. We have Sonia with a J. We have Georgianne. We have Nancy. We have Diane. We have Timmy. We have Troy. We have Ray. We have Dave, which is Midwest Picker. We have Kevin. Where are V staying? Kobe and Rob. That who is all on the wheel. And I have the 4 words picked out that will start making sentences here pretty soon. I'm kind of rusty at this. We haven't done this in probably 5 weeks, maybe 6. Food shopping. Jimmy's listening. Yo, Jim, welcome aboard. Yeah, Kyle's not here. I did tell Holly to tell Jim and Sandy. Remember the couple we met? Jim's amazing with the guitar, and they had the other schoolie. Yeah, Jim and Sandy. They've been wanting to come to the live stream and this and that. They're getting together with Holly for Thanksgiving. She's all excited about that. She's going to be riding a train to Ohio. I don't know where Jim and Sandy live, but they're somewhere in Ohio, and Holly's going to take a train from Grand Rapids to wherever they live. So she's excited about that. Yeah, the people almost got killed over a game of cards. Cannolis, yeah. Okay, Dave. Well, it's easy to play. It's so simple, easy to play. You can play and drive 2 vehicles at the same time. So, all right. It's 3:10 in Arizona. You know what I mean, Kobe? It's 6:10 here Eastern, but 5:10 here in Tennessee. So we're going to spin the wheel, and it just disappeared. Where did it go? Are you kidding me? What the heck? The wheel just disappeared. I kid you not, it's gone. And I keep hitting buttons on the side of the mouse. I don't do that during work. Why am I doing it now? Are you kidding me? Spin the wheel. And it's blank. Unbelievable. All right, so we have technical difficulties. Nope, there, I found it. It's back. Okay. Oh, mercy. No push at the button. Yeah. No need to spin. Yeah, I get, I have a time zone clock and I don't know where I put it. I probably need to magnetize it to the wall here. Yeah, it's not my friend today. You're absolutely correct. So I am going to spin the wheel now. It is 6:12 Eastern. We're spinning the wheel. And it missed you, Kobe. And I know Rob is here. So, congratulations, Rob. What did you win? Well, we didn't win anything. We're all going to scratch this. All right, here we go. I got to take No, I don't have to take everybody's names off. I'm going to close it. Wait, yeah, I do, because you got to make sentences. So, yes, I do have to take names off. See, I got to get used to playing this game again. There. Now. All right, how this works is we're going to scratch this off. Now, if it wins, then Rob wins money. But we're still going to do the words as we go along, the sentences. Well, so far, Rob has won a chance to win more. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. The first letter. I'm using a nickel because I can't find any quarters anywhere. Okay, the first letter is a S. And of course, the rules are just the same as they were before. If you win anything up to $150, you get it all. If you win more than $150, we split it. If you win $1,200 or more, I will pay the taxes on the winnings and we split the net. Whatever's left over after I pay the taxes, then we split what's left over. All right. There's an S in sergeant, an S in single, an S in sub. Ed, can you get a hold of Mark and tell him to get his butt over here? All right. There is an S, two S's in, some of these are hard to read. That would be cassette, sugar. Okay, puzzle number 2, there's an S and C. Anguish. All right. excuse me, the next letter is Y. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You had to put your foot down. Good one, Nancy. That's cute. I like that. All right. We're looking for Y's. There's a Y in Y. I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay. What I just learned is that if you match, or if you get 3 words, you get a free ticket. That's going to be hard, Rob. We'll figure it out, though. Did that feel good? And I don't see any more Y's. That doesn't mean that there aren't any. There probably is. All right. Next letter. Letter number 3 is an F. F, F. Where are you? Hi, Minnie. There are no F's. Not that I can see. All right. Letter number 4 is Q. And I am not seeing any Q's in either puzzle. Where are you? I am in an undisclosed location near Nashville, Tennessee. I'm at my friend's house. Kobe's being watched. All right. Letter number 5 is M. We're looking for M's. There's an M in matter. There's an M in math. There's an M in ham. And that looks to be it for the M's. But now I'm going to give you 2 words. And Troy, if you could put these up on the screen, or I'll put them on the screen. You just have to type them out for me. Okay, I found the ink pen, by the way. The 2 words are sub, S-U-B, and the second word is operation, O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. Sub, S-U-B, and operation, O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. Make a sentence using those 2 words, and then I'll type your name in the big wheel. Whatever works, Timmy. Thank you. Diane prefers W and W's. This is fun. All right. I asked my cat what 2 plus 2 was. He said nothing. Yeah, smart kitty. Letter number 6, while I'm waiting for sentences. All right, the letter is K. LP, welcome aboard. Okay, the words are sub, S-U-B, and operation, O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N, And I don't see anybody as a moderator in here right now, so I'll do the words myself and put them up on the screen. And operation. And oh, you put the words in? Okay, never mind. I'll look for them. Why don't I see them? That's a good one, Sonia. I'll put you up here. The new sub and Nancy's in. The sub in operation, and I can't find where Sonia did it, so I'm going to. Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I get them up on the screen? Help. How do I get those up on the screen? Aquadonkey, welcome aboard. Long time since M25. I am trying to figure out how I can get. Okay, so I right click it and that's not doing anything. Welcome aboard anyways. This is terrible. I'm trying to put what I typed up here on the screen. I've done this before, but why can't I do it now? What am I doing wrong? You can't sub and do operation on anything. All right. Sonia, how did I used to do it? We'd type it in and I'd put it up on the screen, right here below my picture. Click on the comment. Yeah. And then what? Yeah, technology is definitely hurting me today. I can't seem to remember. I used to do it all the time. There's Beth. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Well, the two words that you want to make sentences out of are sub and operation. We're doing a scratch off right now. There will be two more words added before we are done scratching the card. Rob is the one who won this scratch off. So it's his card, but we're scratching so we can make sentences. And then when we're done making sentences, we will do the bonus things down here on the bottom of the card to see if Rob has won anything besides a chance. And then we will spin the wheel with everyone on that wheel that has made sentences throughout the course of scratching off. the catchword. So then we'll spin for this one at the end of the show. This is real fast and easy. There's Kyle. Welcome aboard. Left click, not right click. Okay. So I'm left clicking and nothing is happening. I highlighted it and left clicked and nothing. There's gold in Circleville. Where is Circleville? Is that in Ohio? Okay, so the two words that we're working on is sub, S-U-B, and operation. If you make a sentence out of those two words, we'll get you on the wheel. Okay. Georgianne says, yes, it's in Ohio. Timmy says he ordered a foot-long sub for lunch, but he'll need a stomach operation. Yeah, that's cute. This is nuts. How about if I do this? So, all right. Now, show it. And there it is. See how easy that was, Sonia? Now, before I can do any more scratching, I gotta go back through and start putting people's names on the... Okay. My sub was not happy when I retired, found out the hard way all his work I did for his operation. I'll just keep traveling around the country. All right. So we're going to put Ray up on the wheel. Oh, come on. There. Enter. Ed, I had to have an operation, but it wasn't subscribed to the billing service, so you couldn't pay for it. That's a good play on the sub, SUB, but you use subscribe. Very, very good, Ed. Okay, Ed's on the wheel. Timmy is on the wheel with a foot-long sub. And we're scrolling up. Yes. Yeah, M25 was definitely a blast. I'm looking forward to M26. Now, next year, some of you guys need to think about coming to Kentucky 26. We did the Kentucky 25, and it was successful. It was a little more laid back than M25. We did a whole lot of eating, and then we ate some more. Yeah, we had fun times. All right. Diane would not permit a sub to cut her in half. Okay, I like that. Diane. And that's a good one, Ed. People are making multiple sentences, just only using the two words. There will be a third and a fourth word added pretty soon. It's a good joke. Okay, we're almost there. Nancy Drew is in. The sub is now in operation. Now I typed your name and it's not even there. Ugh. Okay, scrolling up. The man at the deli was cutting the sub like he was performing an operation. Good one, Sonia. Let's get that on there. Sonia with a J. Sonia with a J means Sonia with a Jeep. LP. Let's see. Ask my cat. What two and two? He said nothing. Yeah. All right. I think I may have everybody so far. If I didn't get you on the board with your first sentence, okay. We have Ray, Ed, Timmy, Diane, Nancy, and Sonia with a J so far. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to scroll down, make sure. Okay, thank you, Timmy. Yeah, Linda might be busy with her grandchild. Too far and too expensive. Well, you need to win some money and then you can come. All right, Land Between the Lakes. It is beautiful. It definitely, I enjoyed it there. Yeah, Ray did do a lot of cooking. Kyle says most all of my subs need operations due to asbestos. See, you're killing your help. Kyle's on the board. How's your son liking his new ride? I hope he's not regretting it. Yeah, the J does stand for Jeep now. I agree. Damn Jeep. You know, Raven in a van I am. The name of her van is Damn. Damn van. You know, I'd be careful about calling my vehicle bad names. Might, something might happen. All right. Back to the cash word. We were looking for K's. Don't see any K's, so next letter is A. There should be a lot of A's. Operation has an A. Sugar. React. And Sergeant. Matter. Acre. Arch. Math. Ham. Anguish. And C. Exhale. Okay, that's it for the A. Here we go with I. You can't see Kobe? What the hell? Sons, Friends, Winter Project. Ah. So are they going to take over your garage even more now? The Damn It van, yes. Okay, Timmy. All right. are now looking for the letter I. There's an I in operation. There's an I in single. There's an I in bind. There's an I in tide. Rig. Two I's in digit. I in voice. Two I's in icicle. An I in anguish. And that's it. Okay, letter number 10 is an O. There's 13 people on board, so I think Kobe is one of them. Looking for O's. Operation has two O's. I don't know. Oh, dog has an O. Yeah. Snorkel has an O. You know, they have free letters on here, and I'm just going to scratch all those off because they kind of confuse me. I know that you can win more if you have a winning, like say you have 4 words and one of them has that extra letter in it that was free, then you win 5 times the prize. Okay. Let's see. All right. Your third word. And I think I can do it this time. Why can't T-Rex clap their hands? Because they're all dead. Carol Walters, welcome aboard. We're working on the old style cash words like we did before. I am not liking these advertisements that keep coming up on the left-hand side of the wheel, but I'll get used to it, I guess. So, our third word is voice, V-O-I-C-E. So you now have 3 words, sub, operation, and voice. You can use any 2 or all 3 to make a sentence. Get your name up on the wheel here for the second drawing. As said, and I'll put those words up there underneath my picture. I'm using 2 screens here, and the camera happens to be over by the, yeah, it's over here. Getting too technical. Sub operation voice, that's correct. Show. Bingo. See how easy that was, Sonia? All right. Better by the day, but jolly heck does my side hurt before it rains. Okay. You had to have a rib removed? Oh my goodness. All right. Did they use it to make a man? That's terrible. All right. Moving on with the cash word. X is our next letter. And there is one in exhale. All right. Next letter is an L. Looking for L's. We got single. We have snorkel. Beetle Bailey. The sergeant, his last name was Snorkel. Sergeant Snorkel. Yeah. Good one, Kobe. I better stop and put you on there right now. Come on, mouse. Come over here. There, Kobe's on the wheel. All right. There's a couple more L's. Tell has 2 L's. Icicle has 1. Exhale has 1. I think that's it for the L's. We will do a double check, though, before we move on past the end of the cash word. The next letter is an N. There's an N in bind, even, sergeant, wonder, excuse me, wonder. There's usually quite a few N's in every game like this. There's another one, single, anguish. That's it. Okay. Letter number 14 is U. Ed. He had no voice. That's a good one, Ed. Of course, you are already on the wheel. What do you call 10 rabbits in a row jumping backwards? Oh, I've heard this one. I can't remember, dang it. Tell us. A receding hairline. I remember now. That's a good one. All right. We're looking for U's. There's a U in sub. Sugar. Sugar. Vogue. And that's it for U's. All right. Number 15 is a C. There's a C in cassette. React. Acre. Arch. Voice. Icicle has 2. And that looks like that's it for the C's. And now you get your fourth and final word. I know Sonia will type them out for me. I appreciate it, Sonia with a J. The fourth word is exhale. E-X-H-A-L-E. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That is cute. I like that. Pirate's favorite letter is C's. Yeah, kind of. All right, I can't handle it. That fish is still smelling so good. I haven't tried the coleslaw yet. Did we run out of gas?
No.
Okay. My friend has got a wagon with 2 gas cans in it.
Nothing yet.
This is excellent. I am so spoiled. Okay, thank you, Timmy. There's the words. Okay. The 4 words are under my picture here. Use any 2, any 3, or all four, make a sentence, and we'll get you on the wheel if you're not there already. Why did the man put his money in the blender? He wanted to make some liquid acids. Why do some people keep their money in the freezer? Cold hard cash. Kobe's working all the angles, Timmy. All right. I should not eat and talk. Excuse me. Oh. That's true, Kobe. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Why did the chicken join a band had the drumsticks? Cute. I may have to step off screen. I'm back. A little bit more than technology that time. More like biology. All right. Oh, thank you, Timmy. All right. Somebody is messaging me. Bart Simpson says, "You don't want to know how far I'm willing to go." Oh, excuse me. I am caught up. Yeah, I didn't have time to mute it. Kyle. No, I actually didn't. Just a little bit of more air than anything else and a little bit of gag. but nothing solid, so I'm good. And the new baby lung, cute. All right, let's see. It's probably Kyle or one of you guys sent me a message. Oh, thank you, Timmy. I'll look at the rules a little bit later. Meantime, I'll just break them. I do that. All right, we're back to the scratch. Yeah, we're kind of, sort of, not really on time, but we're doing okay. At least I think we are. No, we're not. We're behind a little bit, but we'll be all right. We're behind by about maybe 15 minutes. Well, Susie's not coming on tonight, so we're not rating Susie. And Kobe's not doing a live tonight, so we're not rating Kobe. So we're all good. We can go a little after our limit, or if needed be. So there is a D. There's a D in bind. Dog and wonder. Digit and tide. And that looks like it's it for the D's. We have 3 letters left. We have a W. Okay, we have wonder. And that was it. There was hardly any W's. Somebody else is texting me. Let's see who it is. Denny's. Okay. In other words, advertising. Where'd my nickel go? There it is. Dirk is here. Ahoy. I'm in Tennessee, near Chapel Hill, Tennessee. The brakes are almost done. Getting one more part tomorrow, which is a brake line. I knew I should have bought 2 when I was in Grand Rapids, but I only bought one. And then now, yeah, the other one went out too. Actually, could have got by with it for a while, but you know what? Everything else is brand new under there. New rotors on all 4. Or not new rotors, but new calipers. The rotors are okay. New calipers, new brake lines, uh, new bleed screws. What else? Oh, shoes or pads. Yeah, new pads because it's disc on all 4 sides, all 4 corners, if you will. So yeah, everything's going to be new with the brakes. By Thursday, we should be bleeding them, and I think then maybe a little more adjustment on the emergency brake, and everything will be kosher, happy. The joke is knock knock, who's there? Boo boo, who? Don't cry. It's just a joke. Okay. She looks surprised. That's cute. All right. What letter are we on? We are on W. We did W. The next letter. We have 2 letters to go. We have an E. I think E is going to be a good one. Sergeant has a couple E's. Wonder has an E. React has an E. Cassette has 2 E's. Matter has an E. Even has 2 E's. Here has 2 E's. Tide has an E. Acre has an E. Voice has an E. Exhale has an E. Two E's, actually. Icicle has an E that we spelled one word now. In puzzle 2, we spelled icicle. Tell has an E. T has two E's. B has two E's. Double checking. C has an E. That's our second word in puzzle 2 that we spelled. Looking for E's. I don't think there is anymore. So, thank you, Dirk. Yeah, the mechanic made a joke. He said, I guess we get this done, you won't have to be carrying picnic tables around and back, cement picnic tables and back to use for stopping. Yeah. Caffeinate and hope. That's cute, Ed. All right, the last letter is a G. You know, Rob's probably wondering, get this over with. I want my money. All right, we are looking for G's. Sugar has a G. We spelled the word single in puzzle 1. Any more G's? Digit. We've spelled two words now in puzzle number 1. Okay, puzzle number 2. We spelled two words. There's a G in English, and there's also Vogue. Well, I don't believe we have the V. No, we don't have the V. Nor do we have. No, just the V. We don't. All right. Any more G's? I don't see any more G's. All right, now it's time for the double check. It is Tuesday. That's correct. Adult Humor Tuesday. And Scratch Off Tuesday. Word Game Tuesday. All right. Looking for anything. Is there any B's? No. Is there any P's? No. Any R? No. T? No. There's an N that we missed. Doesn't do us any good. No R's. There's a G that we missed. The word dog. So we have dog. Dog. And I thought we had two other words in puzzle 1. We have dog. Single, so that's two words. I don't see any more. Let's just double check. There's no B's, no T's, no R's, no P's. No R, no V, no T, no R, no T's, M, or H. Was there H? No. Okay, puzzle 1, no winner. Puzzle 2, we have C and icicle. Are there any B's, any T's? No. Any H's? No. O, there is an O, but we don't have the V to go with it to spell voice. So the puzzles are done. There is a fast 50. Scratching it. And it's a rainbow. Kobe, what are you smoking? Did you run into some druggies up on Craggy Wash? That can happen up there. All right. It's a little too close to town, in my opinion. Fast 100, and it says pearls, so that doesn't match. All right, then the extra play. Match any of your numbers, either one of the serial numbers. You win the prize shown for that number. Get a jumbo, you win 5 times that prize. Get a 200 symbol, win $200. All right, let's see what happens. We have for the serial numbers, we have 36, and we also have 17. Going across, we have 22, 33, 16, 19, and 47. No matches. 5 more to go. We have a 24, a 44, a 35, a 20, last chance, 28. I'm sorry, Rob, it didn't win any more money, but at least it was a chance. All right, moving on. Lots of alcohol, yeah. Just bring back some snacks. Bring snacks and back support. There you go. Lack of oxygen, yeah. Oh, it's not. You can get pretty high up on Craggy Wash, but it's not that far above sea level. But it's a beautiful place. If you've never been to Lake Havasu, Arizona, I recommend it. There's good free camping around Lake Havasu, or you can pay money and camp in one of the fancy parks. You got the London Bridge. Tina and I went to that. There's a great place for cannolis, by the way. I think it's called Rosita's. I went there with Box Van D. It was great. And Tina and I went there too. So I've been to Rosita's twice in Lake Havasu. Yeah, and there's a Walmart and 2 Circle K's. Yeah, I'm telling you all your secrets. Why don't linemen ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when you're 40 feet near. Yeah, they do have Chicago style pizza. You're absolutely correct, Kobe. I know right where you are. Angelina's and La Dos are both great. I haven't been to either one of those. Next time I'm out that way, it could happen. Yeah, they do have a Walmart. It's pretty amazing. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have Ray, we have Ed, we have Timmy, we have Diane, we have Nancy, Sonia with a J. That means with a Jeep. And Kyle and Kobe. Kyle, have you seen Sonia's new Jeep? All right. Go to her channel, check it out. So, on the screen below me, right here, we have sub operation, voice, and exhale. Excuse me. Use any 2 of those words or any 3, or go ahead and use all 4. If you're not already on the wheel, make a sentence, we'll get you on the wheel. And I'm going to give you until 1/4 after the hour. It is now 4:05 where Kobe's at. And where I'm at in Central Time, it's 6:05. And that would be Eastern Time, 7:05, right? No, 8:05. I don't know. Wait, no, Eastern would be 6:05. No, 7:05. We're going to be done here in a minute. we're going to somebody's going to make up at least one more sentence, and then we're going to draw and scratch this off. Then I'm going to eat. Yeah, you got to go there, Kyle. She has got a cool looking Jeep. Could not breathe. Good one, Ray. But you're already on the board. 6 minutes past midnight. Okay. So that's 6 hours from Central Time. Over here, anyways. Of course, that'll change probably. I don't know how you do daylight savings in the United Kingdom. Speaking of Brian, where is he? Vintage Van Life. He was here the other day. I'm thinking, there might be a meeting in Phoenix, but will I have a chance to attend it? Maybe. If it's on a weekend, but it depends on how close I am. Right now, I'm in Tennessee. I'm planning on doing Georgia, maybe part of Florida, and then, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, maybe part of Arkansas, and then down into Texas. And I'm going to stay lower down in Texas. I'm going to try to hug the Gulf Coast or the Gulf of America, whatever you want to call it these days. I want to stay close to that. I want to stay where it's reasonably close to 70 degrees. So, all right. The team made a sub halfway through the second half to change the operation of its offense. Give. In winter, you add an hour. In summer, you take away. Yeah? Alabama is underrated. I think Mississippi might be underrated, even though they have only 65 miles of coast along the Gulf. But I was reading or watching a documentary the other day about Biloxi. Biloxi seems like a town I'd like to visit. A lot of diversity, a lot of history for sure. It used to be a lumber capital, believe it or not. Some interesting stuff down there. And obviously Cajun, Creole, the Native Americans, the blues and all the different black singers. There's a place down there, I can't remember the name of the theater, but many, many famous African Americans, whatever you want to say. I'm just going to say black. But yeah, excellent, fantastic music. And now they've even got it to where other ethnicities have come to perform there as well. And that's a place I'd love to go to. I really, really would. And then, of course, there's shrimping. That's not as big of a deal as it used to be, but they still do it. There's just a lot of cool things in Biloxi. A lot of jazz. Thank you, Georgianne. That's the word I was looking for. 4 hours and 32 hours. So that would be 36 hours. Yeah, I seen pictures in that documentary that I watched of the destruction that Katrina did. There was one lady, she owned, I think it was a bed and breakfast type of place, and she decided to stick it out. Well, she damn near died. and they show the tree where she saved herself, basically. I think her daughter was there too. And they carved into that tree, you know, like eagle or angels. They put angels. They had it carved. And there's a bunch more trees like that along the coast near Biloxi where other people were doing the same dumb thing, hanging out, thinking they were going to be okay, and they weren't. And they were saved by trees as well. So, yeah, there's definitely some hurricane history there. And it's only 65 miles of coastline. And I forget how many miles that they do of grooming. And they do it uh, 365 days a year. They groom the beach when the tide goes out. It's beautiful. It really is. It's almost pure white sand. Technically, yeah. 45 to Memphis for the Blues. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing that you were down there. All right, what time is it? We got 3 more minutes. Make a sentence. Get it up there. Use any 2 words, any 3 words, or all 4. Make a sentence and get your name on the thing. And then we'll draw a name and hopefully they will win something off this scratch off. Okay, future wise, I expect that I will be live on Saturday night. We'll do Guess the Channel. No one's guessed the channel yet, so it'll be the same channel that will be featured on Saturday night as we have featured this past Saturday night and many Saturdays ago. There's a total of 4 There will be a total of 4 thumbnails. Actually, I think there's 5 because we used one on the M25 after, you know, the live stream that we did after Sonia, the DJ, played music, and we did a live stream. That was kind of cool because Sonia stayed on a little bit longer, but I went ahead and went live anyways, and so we had some music from Robert, and I don't think there was any copyright rules broken. If there was, it doesn't matter because I don't monetize my live streams, so we're good. You did a double backflip. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Tupelo, Mississippi. That's where Elvis was born. One more minute. Starting to get a little dark outside. So, going to town tomorrow for the brake line, and with a little bit of luck, maybe tomorrow night the brakes will be all done. Or I'm saying, let's say Thursday, the brakes will be done. That'll be a good thing. I'm hoping maybe Tina may head back this way, but I'm not sure. At some point, we're going to get on the same path, same road. I'd like to go to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Just got to be able to find a campsite. Hopefully, one campsite for 2 vehicles. We'll see how that goes. Well, thank you, Kobe. Asking for a donkey? Uh, I have monetized some of them, but the thing with the monetization, when you are live, there's no advertising. Okay, after you are live, there is advertising. I'm just saying this is how you set it up with AdSense. After the live stream is over, if somebody actually watches the live, well then you know they may see an ad. But who watches a replay of a live? Not too many people. So mainly where you're going to get your monetization is to have a good content video. I haven't done one of those in quite a while. My camera sucks. That's going to change in the next month, perhaps. We'll see. No, I'm not getting a GoPro. Right? Had to take the battery charger off the battery and not a good result. Didn't look like it charged. Uh-oh. Might be time for a new battery. No, I have a drone, Kobe, and I'm not really happy with it yet. It's a cheap one. If I ever do get a drone, it's going to be one like yours. What is it? JGI, or one like yours. That brand, anyways. I think Steve Desert Adventures has one as well. All right, it's time. It's past time. We are going to spin the wheel. Here we go. And it's Sonia with a Jeep. Are you still here, Sonia with a J? DJI, thank you. You're not going to volunteer yours. I don't blame you because the very first one I ever flew is gone forever. I'm waiting for Sonia to answer. I'm going to give Sonia at least a minute and a half to answer. My screen shows 4:19 in Arizona. We will wait till the screen says 4:21. If she has not answered by then, we will draw a different name. You did too see the wheel spin. I aimed the camera right at it. Your name is on the wheel, Kobe. Yeah, when it's 4:21 in by Kobe, then if Sonia hasn't answered, then we're going to spin again. Parts money for the Jeep. What time zone? Time zone for 4:21 will be Pacific. Arizona's on Pacific time right now. That's why I keep saying Arizona. I think November something, or maybe it's October. So it's either the end of October or sometime in November they will switch back to mountain time. They do not do daylight savings time. They just change territories. It's pretty amazing how Arizona can do that. 4:21 a movie? No, I think it might be 4:20. Kobe who? All right. Getting down to the wire. I see 4:21 there. Okay. Sonia's off. We're going to spin it again. All right. Can you see it? Yes, you can. And here we go. Oh, Sonia, you missed it by seconds. All right, let's see if Diane's still here. She whiz. They'll tell you I was fair. I waited till it hit 4:21 Arizona time. So is Diane here? You should have said something, Sonia. That had your name up on the screen for quite a while, at least 3 minutes. Where is Diane? All right, here's what's going to happen. If Diane doesn't jump up, then we will give it to Sonia. Diane, you have until 4:24 Arizona time to jump up. Gosh, tonight's been stupid. First, I couldn't get the wheel going, and now I can't get the people going. Spin again. Oh, you're unpacking the car. I'm sorry. All right, I still got probably a minute and a half for Diane to speak up. I gave you a minute and a half. I got to give Diane a minute and a half too. Calling the Diane. Of course you're done. And now you're just hoping that Diane doesn't speak up. Kobe's got a song for sale. Okay, it's 4:23 right now. Less than a minute to go. Give it to Donkey. Diane's going to say she was cleaning the car. Ugh. I'm watching the clock closely. 4:24. Okay, Diane is done. We're giving it to Sonia with a J, with a Jeep. All right. And here we go. This is what it looks like. It's plain simple, match the symbols or numbers, whatever's there. I've never done one of these. It's a Tennessee scratch off. And we got the lucky. There's Diane. I can't help it, Diane. I got to give it to Sonia now. All right, here we go. 44. And Sonia number is 19. There are 3 more numbers, serial numbers as they call them. Trade lottery tickets. Okay. 28 is the serial number. 15 is what Sonia has. The next serial number is 40. And Sonia has 23. Split the winnings, yeah. So far, there isn't any winning, so I feel so bad. Okay, Sonia has 13, and the number there, the winning number is 13, and Sonia has 21. And now that's it for all of the Timmy, I called out Sonia's name. She didn't answer at the strike of the minute. And I spun it again, and Diane won. I gave Diane the exact same amount of time to answer, or I would give it back to Sonia, because Sonia did appear right after. And did the same thing. She appeared right after. So I had already said I'd give it back to Sonia, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's all fun. It's correct. And if you don't think so, then send your winnings to Timmy. Now Colby's going to be mad. Somebody is texting me, but I'm going to finish this ticket first. All right. 20, 17, no matches yet. 49, not a match. 12, not a match. 36, not a match. 27, ooh, close, not a match. 32, not a match. 45, not a match. 16, no match. 2 left. 13 is a match. How about that? All right, we'll do this last. Is 18. And so we have one match, the number 13. Let's see what Sonia with a J has won. She has won a free ticket. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write this down. And my friend and I are going to town tomorrow to get the brake line for the left-hand side of the bus. And we'll stop at the gas station, and I will pick up another one of these. Saturday, if everything goes well, we will scratch your ticket off on Saturday. And I'll have an extra ticket for somebody that might guess the featured channel. So now I'm really have a good reason that I better not skip Saturday night. There better be a good reason if I do. Give the free ticket to Diane. All right, you know what, Sonia? That is a good idea. I am writing that down right now. Free ticket will be for Diane on Saturday night. And let's see, Saturday night today is the 14th, Tuesday, so Wednesday's 15, Thursday 16, Friday 17, so 18th. Okay, Diane, be here for your free ticket scratch. We might do it early in the show. All right. It's been fun tonight. We've had some new people come in. Aqua Donkey is here. Ed's he was here last Saturday, but he's been gone for quite some time. I will say I've been gone for like 6 weeks. And there was somebody else, LP. I don't know who they were, but they were here. I think that's it for newer people tonight. So 15 minutes away to V-Rock. Why don't blind people bungee jump? I don't know, Nancy, why? I'm going to be curious what the answer is. It scares the shit out of their dog. That is great. I'm going to call Holly and tell her that one. All right. Okay. Without further ado, I got to go. I got to warm this food up now and have at it. We'll see you Saturday. In the meantime, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming aboard. Blindism.